there, and welcome to giZmoZ and gadgets. Today is going to be the first of 3 tutorials that we're going to do on 2 of our most popular items, both of which can be found on Amazon. The first is an 8GB MP3 4th gen player with a case, earphones and a USB cable included, able to hold around 4,000 songs. The second is a 5th generation MP3 player, has all the same things except from this one on the rear, also has a camera that's able to take both still pictures as well as videos. Both of these come in at, one's at $13.49, the other one's slightly cheaper at $12.99. So that's what we're going to be doing the tutorials on. We're not going to be covering every feature of the device off. Like I said, today's going to be the first of 3 videos. This one is going to be how to get existing audio files from your PC onto the MP3 player. We're going to use both iTunes to do that, as well as File Explorer to give a couple of options. The second video is going to be how to get audio from a CD onto the MP3 device. And the third will be if you try and put any incompatible file types on there, how to convert them over so that they can be played in MP3 format, something that could actually be handy outside of using these devices. So that's what we're going to do today. Like I say, some of this will require iTunes to be done. It's not a necessity to use it, it's just to give you 2 different options. We'll come back to iTunes and how to use it a bit more later on, but we're going to start off with the standard software that's built into your PC, and that is File Explorer. So I'm going to click down here. Now when we click that, this is how your PC will look. This is where all of your files are stored, whether it's music, documents and anything like that. And on the left hand side we've got a list of directories, so this is where my PC is, as well as a backup PC, a CD drive, and then the 5th gen and the 4th gen player. Just a couple of simple differences. You'll notice the 4th gen player has pictures, a video and a few songs all within the main directory. The 5th one does categorize these into different folders, so self-explanatory. We've got music, videos, etc. Apart from that, there is no difference from using the actual PC side of things. Like I say, the 5th gen has got the camera in it. Now, if you know where your music is stored on your PC, the next bit's going to be very simple. I do, so I'm going to go into music. I've then got mine in a iTunes folder, and the reason for that is I have asked iTunes to categorize and sort out my music for me, so it automatically puts it into artist's name, albums, etc. If you don't know where your music is, don't worry, we'll come back to iTunes later on to help you find that. There are other ways. I'm not going to go into all of those, but iTunes will do the job more than happily. So let's say, for example, I want to get my Radiohead albums, and I've got a few of them on here, across to my MP3 player. I can either right click, copy, and go into here, right click, paste, and that will make a copy of everything that we've just selected and move it, or move the copy across, keeping the original where it is. So you've got then 2 copies, one stored on your PC should you want to listen to it at home, one on your MP3 player whilst you're out and about. Let's go back to iTunes. The other way of doing that is simply by left clicking and dragging it down to these. So you can either go into the 4th gen, or if we're in the 5th gen, it will bring up the options of where you want to put it. We want to put it into music. If you let go, again, it will create a copy of everything that you've got there. If you've got multiple folders, artists that you want to do this through, it's going to take a little bit more time. What you can do is open up a second window. I'm going to right click down here, File Explorer, move one over here, move one to the left, and it will snap automatically. And we could have this one set to the MP3 folder, this one set to my music, so I can just drag between the 2, or again pressing copy and paste, and these options just come up from right clicking. I will do this just with one of the tracks we've got here, so I'm going to say copy, paste, and there you have it. So this one has moved across straight away. If I unplug my MP3 player, then I can walk away and these songs that are on there will work automatically. There is nothing further that we need to do for the vast majority of our tracks, and you can use this device wherever you need to do. Now you might see here that the file type it's mentioned, one is MP3 format and one is MPEG 4 audio. The device that we're doing the tutorial on is an MP3 player, which means it plays MP3s. It will not play all audio, and like I say, in tutorial 3 we will show you how to convert these types of file types over to be MP3. So should you stumble across some of those, then just watch the tutorial and we'll let you know how you can move it across and how you can listen to it successfully wherever you want to be. But the vast majority you'll probably find of your audio will already be MP3 format. It is the most popular one and most common one and most universally accepted audio type. Now I said this is a great way if you know where your music happens to be stored. If you don't, like I say, this is where iTunes can come in handy. So this is a brand new install of iTunes. If you haven't installed it yourself, you can find it easily anywhere on the internet. It's completely free. Once you've installed, this is the screen that you'll see. And what I'm going to do is just say scan for media. And what that's going to do is search my PC for any audio files, whether it be MP3 or different audio ones. You'll probably find that a PC and iTunes can play the lot. So even ones that won't play on the device, it will work fine on here. So this, we now have a list of a couple of sort of artists and a couple of albums. And you can either select individual songs, hold down Control if you want to select a few, or if you wanted to select a big chunk, left click, hold down Shift, left click somewhere else, and it selects a selection. Again, to get this selection across to your MP3 player, I'm going to go back into Windows Explorer, open up the MP3 player that I want to put the music onto, and I can either left click, drag it across, let go, and it will copy it, or we might as well do it for one, right click, copy, right click, paste, and that's moved it across. And once again I can go away, and once again this is an MPEG 4, so this one particular one won't work. But like I say, very few of those will do. I said to you at the beginning that my music is stored within Music because I've asked iTunes to do that for me. If you want iTunes to organise your music automatically for you and keep it all under one place so it's easy to find, click on this button up here, Preferences, Advanced, tick the box to say keep iTunes media folder organised, and if you want to change where your music is stored, you can always change its destination. So if you wanted to, you could make the list there a lot shorter so you don't have to go through as many menus, or put it anywhere else you like for that matter. I'm not going to change these around today. So that's our first of 3 tutorials on how to get music from your PC onto your MP3 player. This is giZmoZ and gadgetz. Hopefully you found it useful. If you need help on how to get music from your CD, then please come back to tutorial 3, or if you have any problems, come back to tutorial 3. Failing that, please do send us a question via Amazon or wherever you may have bought the device, and we'll be more than happy to assist. Hopefully this has helped you out, and enjoy your purchase.